Shoot.
Did we lose the host? Oh, where the hell he at? He host the
I
segment, the host the
yeah,
thing.
I was here. I had to open up my Facebook so I could share us. Nicole, where you go?
My thing had failed. Ladybug had laid on my charger cord and it fell. What up, Nick? I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Long
Should
time no
have
see.
played that Welcome Back, Carter.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Yep, that's it. Oh, look at Nicole. Know a couple TV shows, huh?
A
What's
little
going on
something,
with you?
something.
You want to tell the people what's been going on with you these last, month they ain't seen you?
Boy, boy, boy. Your girl has been worked to death. I'll say that. So, as some of y'all may know, I'm not even sure if y'all know or whatever. I done got back into, you know, the CO stuff or whatever. And so this time I had to get OC spray, which is pepper spray. When I worked at Cook County, I passed on it because it was an option. I was like, oh, I ain't have to carry it. So I was good. It's not an option here. And
I think it's not an option because they just want to see everybody get sprayed.
it's so wrong too. I don't even understand the point. So at first I'm thinking, oh, okay, I done ate some hot stuff and touched my eye on accident. I done had cornea tears, I done burnt my eye before. So I'm like, I could take some sting. This is a different kind of sting. And I'm going to tell you, if I spray an inmate and they keep coming, that means get out of there.
They say it don't work on 1%. It says 1% of people it don't work on or something like that.
I don't want to meet that 1%. There's some pain. And I done been in some pain. I done had 2 C-sections. I done had a
like it hurts, or is it like
it hurts? I mean, I didn't cry. My eye. It's like a chemical burn. So legs got OC sprayed before, right? Because she worked but she had to get OC sprayed when she worked, in the jail and in the prison in Mississippi. So she told me, she said, don't put nothing on your face, no oil. She said, if you wash your face, whatever is oily, put alcohol on it. You don't want nothing on your face, boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, okay, cool. But after I brushed my teeth, you know how your face be all tight. So I have this little oil that I use. So I just put it around here. And I'm like, by the time he said about 2:00. Now this is like 5 a.m. So I'm like, okay, by 2:00 or so, this will be gone because my face don't still be oily at the end of the day. That's what my face was burning. It felt like my skin was melting off. And My eye was hurting. I don't even know how to explain the pain. It's not right. It ain't right. And I couldn't do nothing but just, just growl. And then they were asking me dumbass questions like, how many kids you got? What's their name? Who do you love the most?
While all that's going on?
Yes.
Yeah, just to let y'all know, we saw the video. And they is
I
asking
don't remember them asking them questions.
hell yeah. When she first got ready to take off.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because they asked my name. What's your name?
What's your name? How many kids you got?
Where do you work?
Come on, hit that bag. Give me 2 punches. Give me some knees.
Them knees, boy. That's
them
what
knees wasn't no shit.
Neither was the punches. At that point, I'm like,
them knees look like they were coming from a midget. I'm telling you, they wasn't no shit.
I'm like, F these punches, F your question.
Yeah.
And then they putting you in this water that ain't doing nothing. Huh?
Yeah, we're putting your face in milk help.
None of that stuff hurt. Nothing helped. Let me tell you what helped. Is Shaka not on here, is she?
That's something just ask a question.
I don't see it.
It say we're putting your face. Okay, hold up. I got
Oh, there she go. I see it. Shaka. Let me tell you what helped. So you know that pumpkin soap you made for me? Something kept telling me, that's natural. That's natural. Everybody talking about bring some baby shampoo just to put on your face and it'll help, right? People got OC wipes. I had your soap with me, right? So after I finally was able to open my eyes, because I just got to wash my eyes out, walk around like this, let some wind get in it. By the time they let us go inside, my face is still melting off. So they tell us, don't get in the shower because that stuff gonna run down. Your pores gonna open and it's gonna reactivate. And when you wash your face and stuff, it's gonna run. If it gets on your privates, no, don't have sex because it get on your private. They just like, you wait some hours before you get in the shower, right? It's gonna reactivate. And Lex said the same thing. So it kind of ran down on my chest. So my chest was burning right here in red. So when I got inside in the locker room, I washed my face with Shaka soap and my chest. My face stopped burning immediately. I got home, I washed my face and my chest again and got in the shower and used my regular stuff. I was fine. Everybody else in our little group chat was like, oh my God, I woke up because my eyes started burning again. I tried to get in the shower. It reactivated and I was fine. I was like, I meant to tell you, Shaka, you need to make that soap into maybe a body wash or something and sell it to jails that have training academies for OC spray. Because the captain walking around with this baby shampoo. Applewhite, you want some baby shampoo? Putting it in everybody's hand. That stuff ain't work. Nothing worked but Shaka soap.
I remember when Legs did it, they tell you to wash your clothes separately.
Right.
She washed her clothes that she had on with her regular clothes and went to church that next day with them clothes on. She had to put her kids out the car because she stripped in the car to get some clothes on. Because she said it reactivated.
Yeah, I washed mine separately and twice.
There you go, Nicole.
I smell a commercial.
That means you gotta get sprayed again, though.
I can reimagine.
And damn that.
All right, so Jay, how was your week?
Not bad. Got in the gym. Not much really. Work, same old me. Boring. Work, home, relax.
You can use the footage. Oh, you can use what she recorded already. I don't know if she want that out there.
No, she won't.
I don't know if she wants that out there. Jay ain't telling y'all the whole story. He got in the gym because my little bro, you know what I'm saying, it's hot on his tail with the weight. You know what I'm saying? Jay, right now, Jay Maxson is on the bench. He at 285.
Yeah, 285.
285. You know, little bro was at like 245. He was, oh my God. But the other day, he's like, Jay ain't been in the gym and he hadn't been in.
Is that not good?
245 is good.
Oh.
245 pounds is good. I mean, shit, if you could, 135 pounds is good. Whatever you can lift is good. We just talk crazy within our group because you got to understand. Okay, like Lil Bro doing 245. Danielle is what, 58?
Yeah. Yeah.
58. He doing 420. So, you know, it's just relative to what's up in there. But since Jay at 285, the other thing is he trying to catch up to Jay. So he hit that 270 and sent the message straight to him like, hey, stay home a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I'm on your ass. I got this 270 up. So, of course, the first thing Jay do is go over there the next day to let him know that he ain't catching him, right?
So there's a little context behind that. I didn't miss a whole week. I had worked out the week before, and I just didn't make it Monday because I had prior engagements. I had to work late, and I had something else I had to do. So the intention was to go and work out on Tuesday, but I did have a little more incentive when he sent me that 270 because initially I had only hit 285 once before, so 275 was really like where I was at. And when he sent that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. Fuck it, I gotta make sure I still got it. I went and did 285, and it was easy. And then he tried to do it, and he couldn't. Just put that out there. But he was still tired for the day before, so I give him a pass. He was definitely tired from the day before, but I had a good workout. He definitely put me through what y'all did Monday. And
not y'all. I
apologize. What you did Monday,
right?
It was tough. But
yeah.
Yeah, I honestly though, all jokes aside though, I think if he was to try it again, maybe like Friday on the second chest day, I think he'd get it because it wasn't that bad. Like I think he could have got it.
Okay. All right. I did watch the videos. I've seen where I've been missing a couple of my weights too. You know what I'm saying? With lifting my elbows going out. Like I've been watching some of the videos when I actually missed the weight, and instead of pressing straight through, I'm pressing out with my elbows, like trying to get my elbows to push like this. So I think I rectified that. I'm cool. Just so y'all know, I did hit a PI. Like 300 is really easier for me to press when I get on there for one time though. But I repped it Monday. I repped it Monday twice, like back to back. I almost got it 3 times. So my goal right now is 300 5 times before we get. I'm trying to go back by the end of September. I think I should be able to do that. By the end of September, I should be able to do 300 5 times. Other than that, with me, it's been like football, foot on the gas. We got our first game is this Saturday. We play Oakland in Oakland. We had weigh-ins today to solidify our rosters. It's like one of the first times I didn't have no problem with no kids on my team for weight-wise. So I'm kind of happy about that. I'm a post-stop football schedule on our site. So it's like, I know y'all don't be like Jay don't come out. He come like maybe once or something like that. Because he's thinking, my little niece supposed to be cheering for it. What happened? Okay, so we'll talk about that later. But
got a lot of stuff going on. I'm prepping for. I got some stuff happening in my life. You know, we got some life altering things coming into play. You know, within the next couple months. So I'm prepping. You know what I'm saying? Things is gonna be different around here for me.
Right. But other than that, with me, I'm really foot on the gas for football. I've been doing a lot. Getting helmets right, jerseys and stuff right. We doing a wrestling show on the 24th, but also on the 27th. Let me get the name because 2 of my parents, they own a wrestling company. It's called hold on one second, y'all. True Privilege Wrestling. So they're gonna put the wrestling show on for us. They got their own show, but they got a show on the 27th after our game that evening. I'm gonna go out there and check their show out. Damn, Shaka just threw your business all out in the street, didn't you?
That was a question. I will not confirm nor deny that.
Oh, damn. Did I confirm it by saying she put your business out there?
Did
I confirm it again by asking, did I confirm it? So we got a couple of things. We just had our popcorn fundraiser. We did pretty good. I want to thank everybody who participated and helped us out with that.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We're doing a wrestling show in Dalton on the 24th coming through. If y'all like wrestling, come through. Bam, double good. That's my shit right there. We're gonna do movies in the park on the 10th of September. We're doing movies in the park. I don't know what movie. I want to play House Party for the kids, but I think that's a little too much out of their wheelhouse. We probably had to play something a little newer. But I was thinking like House Party or The Last Dragon, something like that. What I was thinking, but it might not hold their attention. But even though they're supposed to be redoing House Party, right?
Yeah. I forget who was supposed to be in. It's supposed to be executive produced by LeBron or something.
Right.
Like
So it'd probably be a good thing to play the original.
yeah, but kids ain't gonna know nothing about that.
Yeah, but it's just a fun movie.
I mean, I guess.
And then our homecoming.
You gotta think about it.
That's
Stuff
true.
that was cool and good to us. Even when you go back and look at it now, you like this was trash, but it was good at the time. You
House
know
Party ain't trash though.
no, I'm saying like it's a classic for us.
Don't get me wrong. There are some that you look at and be like, "What was we thinking?" But I still watch it.
Yeah.
Like The Never Ending Story.
No, that's not trash. It ain't never been trash.
Bill used to watch that every dang on day.
And I still will watch it if it come on right now. Never in the Story, never been trash. We ain't gonna even say that. So and then we doing a players versus coaches basketball game on October 1st. That weekend is our homecoming weekend, so we have a lot going on there. So
players versus coaches.
Yeah, we
so
gonna get there.
Y'all seen the kids play?
We got a couple kids who play basketball for their schools. You know what I'm saying? So
that don't mean they're good though.
I mean, but I don't think my coaches ain't like they all good. I mean, we gonna bully them. That's gonna be a bunch of bully ball on one end and track on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Running past us, trying to tie us out.
What's Say My Name?
That's Never in the Story.
That's from the movie.
Oh, is it?
Lord,
see that?
I don't remember it. I thought Shaka was I thought she was trying to piece together a video. I'm gonna scrap this. Say my name, and she was gonna edit it in. I say, oh, Shaka.
No, that's from the movie. Never in the Story. When he get up and scream out the door, Muchacho. You gotta go watch the movie, Nicole.
I don't need to watch it again.
Jesus, as much as that was on in our house, how you not know that?
You're the reason why I'm not a good movie watcher. So you would watch that stuff over and over, and I would be in and out because I wasn't interested. So that's how I started watching movies. That's why I don't be knowing nothing about movies, because I watch and I be,
Nah.
I be in and out. I'm not a good movie watcher. Like, I've never seen the whole movie of I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. I've never seen the whole movie of what's the one they shot the pinky toe?
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights.
What's the one where they shot the pinky toe? Lord have mercy. Lose your black card. Lose your black card.
You're gonna have to have a movies in the park where you just gotta sit there.
Like New Jack City. I saw some parts of that. I didn't see the whole thing.
Okay. Man. Come on, little sis. This finna be damn, she done clicked off, huh? She ran out of here.
Hey, spray her again.
I ain't say spray you again. That wouldn't be. That's one of y'all. It's probably your brother. Oh, so with that, what else has been going on real quick before we get out of here? We have started work on the tattoo shop. So we're looking at a soft opening in October, but he doesn't want to he doesn't want to do a grand opening until next year. But we're announcing next week to put ourselves under the gun. We're gonna talk to Nicole first. So then next week we'll announce something else about the podcast. So that way it'll put us under the gun and make us move with some of the other stuff that we want to do. Other than that, everybody getting up out of here. What's going on today?
You don't see me? Oh,
I see you now. Yeah.
I had got a FaceTime, so I was just trying to tell Egypt to tell them
that you're busy.
Yeah, because it be knocking me out and stuff.
That's what FaceTime usually does. There was a couple things that I wanted to talk about real quick. And basically, it's almost the same thing. The video you sent today.
About the dude?
Yeah, with the guy with the men not liking women. And I seen another video earlier. It's a dude. He be on TikTok, but he be
Kind of like the same thing, because I saw a second video along the same lines talking about it.
The one I saw was different. It was something we had already talked about when we talked about women telling men up front that they don't want to that they're not having sex, or they celibate, or they abstinent and stuff like that there. And basically the guy's video was like, stop telling men that, because all we hear is that you're not having sex. You know what I'm saying? But you still want me to take you out and take you on trips, or wine you dine, you blah, 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 and all this stuff. And he's like, to us, he said, you not having sex, you not wanting to have sex is just like, you know, he said sex to women is money to men, basically, money in our time. So he's like,
yeah, we need to talk about this.
He said, there's no, his thing was, he said, there's not a problem with you not wanting to have sex with a guy when they come out. He said, you don't have to tell us that. He said, but then it's the same thing. He said, it should be the same if I come in and say, okay, that's fine and dandy, but I don't, I'm saving my money and my time for my wife. So like, so for us to going out or something, we should be going Dutch.
Yeah, but most men don't say that. And what I don't like is, it's always, don't tell a man you celibate, or you already got kids. Now you want to get some, you know, principles or morals or standards, you know, like people can't say, oh, okay, this was in my past, but this is what I want for my life because I'm trying to get different results. But if a man, if a woman, just like if a man feels like a woman should expect a man to want sex, right? But if a woman say anything about, like, say if a man don't want to buy her anything, she's painted as a gold digger. She wrong for wanting money. A man can straight out say, oh, I'm not paying for this, or we need to go 50-50, or I'm not paying this, I'm not paying that. You need to leave a tip if I do this. It's a money thing where the woman needs to meet the man halfway monetarily. But if a woman say anything about sex, oh, I'm saving myself for sex, it's wrong. But if I say I'm expecting money from you, I'm wrong too.
I don't see that. I don't see
it is. Men talk about it all the time.
I don't know no man like that.
Please, Mel, come on. You don't know no man. Like if a woman, if we're talking and a woman asks a man for money, that's a turn off. No. But you don't expect it to be a turn off for us if you want sex right away.
I think it's a turn off to the men when the woman has already come out and said that there is nothing sexual happening.
That's not true. A lot of men have gotten sex because they expect it so quick. But if a woman say, my phone bill, I don't know what I'm gonna do, they make jokes about it. Oh, you'll be all right. I'm sure you'll pull through.
Some other time.
Some other time. Some other time.
I'm in the bind, Nate. Some other time.
All the time. You know, it's a turnoff if a woman wants a man to pay a bill or pay this. It's like,
are we talking like initial, like on the onset of courting or dating? Or
I'm just talking about generally speaking. I'm not talking about somebody that's your woman, because if you're the woman, sex ain't no issue and money ain't no issue. I'm talking about at the same rate of a man expecting sex. And if a woman vocalizes that I'm not trying to do that right now, it's something wrong with her, or how you expect blah, blah, blah. But if she expect money at that same time period, he looking at her like, you ain't my woman like that. You asking me for money. It's a problem.
So I just want to make sure I'm understanding. So it should be, if a man is expecting sex from the onset, he should expect a woman to ask him for money?
No, what I'm saying is, just like Mel just said, sex for, what did you say? Sex for women is money to men or something like that?
Sex for women is like money and time for men.
Right. So if that's the case, why you getting, feeling like I'm a gold digger or wrong if I want money, but you expect sex?
Why should no time money be tied to sex?
Because it's a two-way street, and it's prostitution. We both getting sex.
Well, here's the thing though, right? indirectly it is tied, right? Because if we going out, and I don't want to say it like I'm footing the bill as if it's a burden or anything like that. But if we going out and I'm paying for every date, I'm making sure you comfortable, getting you the things that you need. If you need a bill paid or whatever the case may be, if I'm taking care of everything, the end game, well, not the end game, but the expectation on the other side of that is that eventually I'm gonna get some. So I mean, indirectly, I'm paying for it.
It depends on you. I've had somebody come into town and take me shopping and did not expect sex and did not ask and did not think, oh, I'm doing
Has
this.
that person ever expected sex?
No, this person
This person old?
actually bought Tristan's car.
This person old? This person play the bass?
This person is not old, older than me, but that don't mean old.
You old.
Oh my God. But I'm just saying, it can happen. You can have people that genuinely care about you.
You
And
can, and that doesn't count the situation.
But that doesn't also doesn't discount if there is an expectation of sex at the end of it. Like I can so to me those two things are mutually exclusive. Like I can generally genuinely, I'm sorry, care about you and still want to have sex with you.
But you can want to have sex, but not that don't mean you expecting it just because I did
want
this.
It, and I'm expecting it though.
No,
like
but not that's not true. You can want something, but that don't mean you expecting that you gonna get it just because you want it.
No, that's true.
No, I don't. That's not how my brain works, honestly.
So if you tell me, if you see a girl that's walking down the street and you be like, "Ooh, I want to," ooh, that means you expect to get it from her.
Oh, I'm talking about in a specific situation where I'm visualizing somebody in a particular moment. Like if I'm courting you, and the expectation, and we're dating, and I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do within the, for lack of a better term, the male role. If I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do, and it's not just because I want to have sex with you, it's because I genuinely do care about you. But on the other end of that, yes, I'm still, because I want to have sex with you, I'm expecting to have sex with you.
Let's get an understanding, okay? Women and men, when they're dating, it's not just a man expecting sex or wanting sex. The woman wants it too. If she feeling you,
I don't think you're gonna get any argument from me on that one. Like I don't,
so it's not just a one-way thing where it's like the woman is like, oh, I'm just expecting money and you just expecting sex. You know what I'm saying? The woman, a lot of the times, already know when they look at you if you gonna get it. Or if I want to give it to you. Hence the laying down, scooching the booty. Even if they don't initiate, they scooched your booty close to them just to lay there and go touch me. But it's not just, I don't know. I just never really understood the correlation of money and sex. Because you pay this, that means I got to give you my body. I just never understood that.
I don't think there's
always been curious
between obligation and the expectation, right? Just because I do this does not mean that you're obligated to do it. But just because you're not obligated to do it does not mean that I don't expect it.
But I don't understand, why do you expect sex because you bought me a steak?
The thing about it is I don't expect sex because I bought you anything. I expect sex when I first meet you because that's what I wanted. You see
okay, but we're not talking about just because we're in a relationship and that's what couples do. We talking about if I'm doing this for you.
When I, just like you just said, when a woman first meet a man, she know, okay, he gonna get some. When a man first see a woman, his initial physical attraction is sex. That's it. I don't want.
We're not talking about that. We talking about what Mel said. We talking about what Mel said. If, like the dude said, stop telling men you're abstinent, because if I'm buying this and if I'm paying for this, I'm expecting this. It ain't got nothing to do with.
That's not what I said.
Well, tell me what you said, because that's what I got. Tell me what you said.
What I said was, he said for women to stop coming in telling the man that you're not having sex, or that you're abstinent, or that you're celibate. You know what I'm saying? He said, because we don't need to hear that. He said, now, he said to you, what a man hears from that is, you're not having sex, you're not giving that enough, but I still want you to wine me, I still want you to dine me, I still want you to take me out, I still want to go on trips, I still want to go shopping, and ain't nothing happening at the end of it. He said, now to you for a woman, he said sex for a woman is like money and time for a man. So for you to say that, it's been within his right to say, okay, fine, you saving yourself for the one that you gonna marry or whatever, which is fine and it's your choice. I'm saving what I consider valuable for the one I'm marrying.
I mean, that's fine, but my thing is you still equating sex with money. There's men that say, oh, I chose my wife because she had standards, because we didn't have sex. They still went on trips. He still wined and dined. He didn't say, you know what I'm saying? He still proposed. And that was the reason he went with her, because she wasn't the one like the other. She made me wait.
That wasn't the reason he went with her. He went with her because he was a gum. He ain't getting no poo-poo when he was in high school. And
oh, come on. So every man.
The first little whiff he got, he wanted to marry her. You know what I'm saying? When he saw her, he knew he wanted to marry her from the jump. So it didn't matter if she got some or not. You know what I'm saying? Where's your popcorn? Did you order any?
You should have been got it by now. I got man.
She didn't order no popcorn for me. I got the list of people who ordered. I can check. And her name ain't on there. So if she doesn't tell him, is she now a teacher?
Who is Facebook user?
Your brother, I told you that.
Oh, I should have known if I'm paying no pleasure for you.
Look. Okay, so in answer to your question, I don't believe she's a teaser. She don't tell him. I take it as the fact that there's no need to lead in with that. Because first off, no matter what
she was talking about for the topic, not what she ordered.
Oh. She don't know. We just had a popcorn for her. So, you know,
conversation about popcorn. Like,
no, man.
Right. She went. My bad time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were selling double good. Yeah. So, in answer to your question, I wouldn't consider her a tease. A tease would be leading him on to make him think that he's getting sex out of it. You don't have to make a person think that they're getting sex, but then in the same sense, you don't have to come in the door talking about, hey, I ain't having sex either. You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't have to be part of the conversation out there.
Well, why don't you want her to come? I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. Why wouldn't you want her to come in the door, letting it be known right then, as opposed to? You know,
and I'm not trying to defend how we say it, but there are sometimes you could kind of tell how a person wears it. You know what I'm saying? Like the badge, how they put it on. You know what I'm saying? Like how it's said. Because I do believe you should kind of in the first couple of conversations, everything should be out there. You know, we fuss at little cuz about that all the time. You know
it go back to the conversation we had a couple weeks ago when we was talking about if you pure and genuine and honest with your intentions up front, right? Just like what we were talking about when Tank was on the Breakfast Club talking about does buying a woman a drink value a conversation? If you lead with, hey, can I buy you a drink and have a conversation? She knows that there's a conversation attached to this drink, as opposed to, can I buy you a drink? And then she like, all right, get out my face. You know what I mean? You have to be intentional with whatever it is that you have to be honest with whatever your intentions are. So if her intentions are, hey, look, I ain't having sex straight out the gate, like I'm pretty sure that would either push a good number of guys away, but that would also let a guy know from the beginning, like, okay,
I just think it's how it's said, and I resonated with him when he was talking because I kind of understood the group that he was speaking to. I don't think that was meant for like every woman or like not to ever tell a man that you're not having sex or you're celibate. I just think that sometimes people it's said almost in a condescending way to some people. You know what I'm saying? When it came in, and that's just how I took it at that.
So if a man want to offer me a drink and I'm dating somebody, but I'm out with my girls and he's like, oh, this drink, I should be like, let it be known right then. Oh, I got a man. I should let them know right up front.
No. Did he ask you that?
No, he just said, let me buy you a drink. So I should say, well, I got a man.
No.
But if I accept the drink, am I, leading him on?
No, it goes. It's just what I just said. Like, right. If a guy walks up to you and all he says is, can I buy you a drink? All he's doing is asking you to buy you a drink. He's not asking to have.
But you don't think he want nothing else? He just
I'm
not saying that that's the case, but what I'm saying is when you're not honest and straightforward with your intentions from the beginning, then that leads to that muddy in the waters. So now he's gonna feel like, oh, I just bought you a drink. You could at least have a conversation with me. But that wasn't what you asked. That wasn't what you led with. You led with, can I buy you a drink? So you got every right to have your drink and turn around and continue talking to your girlfriend. Now, I ain't saying that's the safest thing to do, but by all rights, he offered to buy you a drink and that's it. If he came to you and said, can I buy you a drink and have a conversation, then you can get into the nuances of, hey, I got a man, whatever. But to just
and honestly, I think I don't think at that point I think you are fine. You can buy me a drink and have a conversation. Ain't nothing wrong with talking. We finna have a conversation here. It's not leaving this point.
Yeah, but you have to be intentional with that too, right? You have to let them know that that's as far as it's gonna go. You know what I mean? But that would probably just depend on the vibe at that point. But we get into some answers at this point. But that's where the conversation would start, as opposed to, like I just said, a guy coming up to you saying, hey, can I buy you a drink? And then he's sitting there like, yeah, I got it. And you like, girl, what we finna get into next? You know what I mean? So it's all about being intentional.
No, you just said
he never brings up sex when dating, but the lady always direct the conversation to it. Then after they get what they want, try to make it seem as if that's all I wanted. What was you gonna say, Nicole?
So wait, is he being used in this scenario?
He being used. He ain't no piece of meat.
That's fucked up, man. You need to stay out them circles, man.
Hey.
You just sexy and they just want it.
There are too many assumptions when it comes to interaction between men and women. Some men will pop an attitude for a woman refusing a drink. Some men will pop an attitude for a woman refusing to say hi. You have to understand, a lot of men have not been raised correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, the streets is raising them wrong. I don't know what parents are telling them at home. So, I mean, and it is a slippery slope with women. We tell women all the time that you should just speak, but then they in a catch-22. Sometimes they speak. If you say hi, that the guy think that mean that they're supposed to follow you for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because you said hi. Then sometimes if you don't speak, then that now they want to fight you. You know what I'm saying? And you a bitch and a stupid hoe and all this other stuff because you didn't speak, whatever. So, I mean, I understand the fact of it being rough on ladies in society, how it is. And I hate to say black ladies because that's the only people I see who act like that. I've never seen our white counterparts, but I'm not in their world too much. But I don't see them act the same way that most black men act that some black men act when they get rejected or whatever. They can't deal with no's. So
black men you talking about? I think you said black women. You talking about black men?
When they get rejected, right.
Okay.
Yeah. They raised in single family homes, so some decorum is lost in most cases. And that's possible. And they're used to getting everything. And it could be the fact that a lot of black, I don't want to be disrespectful to say black boys, but to me, they haven't really matured yet. But a lot of them have been spoiled throughout their life to think that they're supposed to get everything they want. You know what I'm saying? And they've been taught that throwing a tantrum works, you know what I'm saying, from the time they was a shorty. They get to throw a tantrum or you know what I'm saying, for a negative situation and always get what they want. And that carries on into their adult life. You know what I'm saying? They still haven't had the chance to mature in order to accept no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see a problem with a person, with a kid being told no and having to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I think that helps build character because you have to learn how to accept a rejection. That doesn't mean like because I think we had this conversation too about rejection and taking rejection, but that doesn't mean that in everyday life you have to just live with certain rejections. But there are certain rejections that if a person tells you no, that's just what it is. No means no. I mean, they told you no, fine, keep on moving. So
yeah.
With that, what service? Oh, that's Button for there. What service he running in? I don't know. I mean, I guess he extra sexy going through there. Nicole was trying to say something. I probably didn't talk it out of her head. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I was saying.
Which one?
He just sexy. That's why they bring it up. You ain't even got to bring it up.
I don't know about a scenario that I can just give about a person.
But I think she want to hear the tone. What's a condescending tone? Like, do he mean like women just out the gate, just let them know, I'm just letting you know I'm saving myself for marriage?
That's a condescending tone.
Right there.
Right there. That's a condescending tone. the whole vibe about that was condescending. The word, the verbiage that was in
Yeah,
it.
because it make it sound like I know that's what you want and you ain't
You know
getting
what I'm
it.
saying? Yeah, that whole everything about that was condescending. And that there are times too, I mean, without condescending, there are just wrong times to make that statement. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think, but the thing is, it goes to what Ms. Kelly said earlier when she says that there are too many assumptions when it comes to interaction between men and women, which is true. There are too many assumptions. We don't have enough adult conversations when we are in the dating or the courting phase or whatever it is, and we assume a lot of things, and we base a lot of our interaction off of what society does or what society says or what we see on social media. And so what we deem this is how a person is supposed to act, and we don't take into consideration that these are not people on social media. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own way of moving and their own personalities, and we assume that everybody's personality or their character is supposed to conform to how we act. A woman might tell a man that in hopes he will go away.
Tell him what?
That
She ain't giving them none.
she ain't have, just to let you know I ain't having sex to save myself like that.
Is it with that inflection?
Yes. That was the condescending tone. I tried to put the head in it too. I don't understand why people have such an issue with other folks' preferences.
I know why
if she
people have
wants
an
to save
issue.
herself from marriage, that's fine. He can just bypass. Respecting other people's ideals, standards, etc., is a lost art.
I know why I know why people have issues with other people's preferences. People have when you're not the preference or if it applies to you, people tend to get offended. If somebody says, "Oh, I ain't date nobody who smokes cigarettes." All the cigarette smokers, even if they don't want you, gonna be offended. I don't like women that wear weave. Okay, go get you somebody that don't wear weave. But all the weave wears gonna have something to say. Even if he ugly and not attractive. They don't even want him, but they don't like the fact that I'm not your preference.
I think, but in some of that's what you said is absolutely true. But also, we have to realize some of the offense too is not the fact that you're not a person's preference. Sometimes this is in a conversation when you are that person's preference. When you're like, some guys will get offended. Say like if they dating a girl, if they dating a female, and all of a sudden now she's celibate. You know what I'm saying? She's 35 years old with 4 kids. Everybody on the block can hit it. But now when you meet me, you celibate. You meet me and now you can give your life to God, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, you wearing skirts, but you want to date me. You know what I'm saying? I am your preference. You know what I'm saying? We going out and saying, and most of the time that becomes with immature conversations at first, because we don't get to the meat of these conversations until date 3 or 4. Now all of a sudden is when I found out that you are a Christian, born again.
So are you saying this is for the man who only got with her because he knows she get down, and now he done got with her and she done changed her ways and he mad?
It ain't the fact that he knows she get down, but there is an assumption. If you come in here and you got 4 kids, 1, 2, you got a 14, a 10, a 9, and a 1-year-old. You were just fucking last year before last, you know what I'm saying? But now
it don't matter though.
Oh, she tired. That's what it is. She tired.
It could have been when she got pregnant with the last child that she said, you know what? I need to make some changes before she even had the baby. It could have been before she found out she was pregnant. You know what? I need to slow down. I need to make some changes. I need to get myself right. I got these 3 kids, and then next month find out she pregnant with the 4th. And just like, dang, but she already made the decision to turn her life around. It don't matter when. People should respect that. And I don't think people should be shamed regardless of how many kids they got.
But who said anything about who said anything about
a prostitute? I don't give she was a prostitute last year. Or if she worked in the porn industry and decided I ain't screwing no more because I want better for me.
I could see somebody in the porn industry come home like, I don't feel like having sex today though. You know what I'm saying? That's like working at Popeyes and then coming home and your spouse want to eat chicken. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want that shit today. I can see that.
I think everybody's entitled to change their life, which is true, as Ty said. That doesn't change the fact of how the person who you are dealing with is going to feel.
Now, Linnell is so disrespectful.
What? That clown got tired, now she want to lock the door?
Yes.
I mean, but that's just basically. I think. See, the issue is we're both trying to see. I'm seeing both sides. I think. I don't think. I don't think my female constituents are even trying to look from the other side about why a person would have a certain feeling about that. Because in y'all head, she a female, she got the right, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It don't matter if she was having sex yesterday and I meet him today. If I don't want to have sex, I don't want to have sex, and he just got to deal with that, which is true. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't have a thought process about it.
The same way the dude told the woman the other conversation we had when she wanted to go out to a certain restaurant and he's like, it's not in my budget, right? Maybe another time. That's what he set up for his life. Hey, this is the way my funds are set up, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? She didn't like it, but that's what he set up for his life, and she should respect that, right?
Yes.
Right. Just like if she say, hey, this coochie tied.
I honestly believe he should be like, okay, I'm glad you told me it's tired. I'm going over here and get me some fresh one. You know what I'm saying? I hope you and everything go. I hope that work out. I hope the Lord re-energizes that coochie.
And my whole thing is, it's fine if he feels like, hey, I can't live without it. I can't wait. I need to go find me somebody who finna give it to me on the first date. That's fine. Because just like she's waiting, there's somebody that's going to respect that. And just like dude felt like I'm trying to get on a financial thing and save my money, if she don't want it, somebody going to respect that. Just like it's somebody out there that already got their money together and can take her where she want to go every week and don't have to save for it. They just not a match. Go find who's on your level.
Thing though, like people, well, I want to go back to that. We had a conversation about somebody telling people they need to find who on their level, and motherfuckers didn't like that. But, but I think the problem is basically in that same realm. It's people just don't like who like them. You know what I mean? Like when it's all said and done, that person that's gonna deal with you, not wanting to give up no ass right now, 80% of the time is a person that you really don't care to give it to anyway. The person that ain't gonna ask him for some money is the person that he don't want. It works both ways. You know what I mean? So it's just society, right?
Yeah. We always want what we don't have or can't get, huh?
Can't get.
Miss Kelly asked, she understands feeling a kind of way from a man, but why is money the first withholding? What about time and energy? My question is, what does it matter why he wants to withhold? I mean, if that's what he holds dear to him, I mean, he wants to hold his money. She wants to hold her tired cooch. He wants to hold his money. What's the problem?
Why I gotta be tired cooch now?
You said it was tired.
But that was one example, and you gonna hold on to that, huh?
You threw the example out there. I called it. So now what? Who the hell is Bill?
Brother-in-law.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, I don't want to use the R word, but if you think about it, majority of the people in life that's willing to give you all the things you're looking for, I'm gonna say majority of them, but I'm pretty sure everybody's come across somebody within their life that's been just about everything that they've been asking for. It's just not in the package that you wanted in.
No.
People that came.
No, because the package, if they ain't in the package I wanted in, it ain't everything I'm looking for.
I said pretty much. Pretty much.
So that's the number one thing, the package. I might be shallow. I'm sorry.
But here's the thing. So with that, like, I don't want to turn the topic, but with that, we have to take accountability, right? If you asking for something and it's being put in front of you, but it's just not being presented to you the way you want it.
I don't want it.
You got to take what you getting what you asked for.
I'm not, because I asked for the package first.
I got to agree with Nicole on this one.
So let me ask you this. So if you ask for a handsome guy with money and he got everything that you can imagine, but he got 6 baby mamas, and all of them crazy. You gonna deal with that because he got everything else you asked for?
But I didn't ask for the 6 baby mamas, so no.
I'm saying this, but okay.
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't, because I don't like drama. So I wouldn't, because no drama is one of my things. So that would X him out. But
So
let's just say he had everything, but I wasn't attracted to him. But I wasn't attracted to him because he wasn't attractive to me. That don't mean he's ugly. He's just not attractive to me. So I wouldn't be, because then it would turn into, am I using him? Because yeah, he can take care of me. He can provide. He's a man. He's this and that. But I just don't love him because I'm not attracted to him. That turns into, I'm just using him for what he can provide because I don't really want him. Because I can't be with somebody I'm not attracted to.
So in the meantime, do you continue to put up with Tom, Dick, and Harry just because I'm pretty sure Tom, Dick, and Harry ain't giving you half of what the other guy.
I've been single since 2010, so there is no Tom, Dick, and Harry.
You've been single, but you've had fun.
I can count on one hand.
We ain't got to get into it. We ain't got to get into all
that. But
that.
I'm saying I can count on one hand and tell you the years I've had fun.
Whatever it is, it happened.
But it's still been years. But it ain't been with no Tom, Dick, or Harry. It's just been with familiar people. Yeah, I ain't just been meeting somebody who ain't somebody I want. You know what I'm saying? It's just been okay. It's familiar, and that's what it is. So it's never been a situation where I was trying to be with somebody or he's trying to be with me. You know what I'm saying? It's an understanding. So my situation a little different. But so all I'm saying is I don't you can't really use me because I ain't interested in no relationship right now. I'm just not interested.
She got a lot of batteries. That's what Shaka said. I didn't say it.
I just take it out the remote. I don't have a lot.
I thought the things you like D batteries or something. Your remote use D batteries? You probably got a
no. It's a AA.
First of all, why the hell you know what type of battery sex toys take? Second of all, what the fuck sex toy need a D battery? First off, because I'm a nasty motherfucker. What the fuck sex toy? That ain't a toy. That's a damn tool. I don't need a D battery.
Tool, I gotta get this. Hey, I go to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Make sure they leave me, boy, like woo. Woo. Your little brother said the 2 most primitive things about us are food and sex. We have been fooled to believe only one gender wants sex, so it has been leveraged for financial gain. We ain't been fooled. Don't nobody believe one gender wants sex.
I agree with Miss Kelly.
What did Miss Kelly say? Hold on, let's see. Miss Kelly said, my issue with leading with the withholding of money is because it confirms the idea that all a man mostly can bring to a relationship is money instead of emotional support, love, kindness, resources, companionship. I think the money thing makes men relationship lazy. You can't blame that on men when we have been told that we got to bring the money in. This is the thing about that. Now, look, we'll have these conversations intellectually, and in order to sound like we're all great people, we'll sit and say that BS like, no, I'll pay my own way. He can go out, we can go Dutch. I don't need no man to pay for me and this and that. And then the moment that happens, he's your friend. Everything is out the way. You're going to go talk to your girls about how he made you pay for yourself and all this other. Nicole, you can't shake your head because you've been single since you 2010.
But I'm going to say, I'm going to say this now. I was going to say, I'm going to say it right now. If we go Dutch, yes, we friends.
No. So the thing is, he has to lead with money because he's being told he has to lead with money. So let's stop acting like that's not important. The thing what we have to get to the point is saying that it's okay for him to lead with money, period. We know women want us to pay for everything, and that's how we lead with our wallet. Women know men want sex. The issue we got here is when we try to act like one of the two shouldn't be in the forefront. Like if it's fucking a sin for a man to want sex from a woman when he meet it. He got to love her mind first, and he got to want her to be just such a great person, and her future got to be bright. Fuck all that. I want some ass. That's what it's about.
Her future got to be bright.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with that. Going in the door that, okay, look, what you gonna want from me? You want certain things from a man. When he pick you up, guess what you gonna do? You gonna get to the car door, stand there with your hands folded, looking at the door, wondering why he ain't opening for you. Once that happens, you get to the restaurant. You're going to wait for them over the door. When the bill comes, you're going to start putting your makeup on or go to the bathroom or whatever it is. And guess what? Even more, the bill ain't going to even be set on your side of the table. The waitress, waiter, whoever, they're going to come and set it right in front of the man because he's supposed to pay it.
Yeah, but you know what? Men have a problem if a woman expects him to lead with money. And if a woman lead with sex, you know what men are saying now. What do you have to bring to the table besides sex?
And I agree. And that's the
You know what I'm
dumbest shit in the
saying?
world. When we need to normalize the fact that men want sex. We know this. And that's not to say that
But
women
y'all
don't.
starting to act like, so what? Because you can get it anywhere.
What's the reason? So hold on. It's a reason behind why we want sex so much. What's the reason? Because we were created to want sex? I want to hear this answer.
Technically, that's the purpose of life, right?
I thought so.
What do you mean discipline the kids?
Yeah, what kids?
So not just men discipline the kids? Y'all just want to go to work and drop the money and pay the bills. Y'all ain't disciplining the kids.
Hold
the
on.
women raising the kids.
You think sex is about ego? We could give a care less. Sex ain't about ego. We gonna lie about it anyway.
First time it is.
Huh?
The first time it is.
The first time it's not about ego for her. That's a self ego. We gonna go lie about it anyway.
For men, initially.
Yeah, but guess what? I mean, we gonna inflate our ego. I don't care if we gonna jump in that little cuckoo and gonna be in there for a minute and a half and go lie and come out. We beat it up all night, man. She was climbing the walls. She could. Guess what? Ain't nobody else in there but me and you. You ain't gonna see none of these cats I'm lying to about it. So I mean, my ego, yeah, I'm gonna take care of my ego. Guess what? I'm gonna bring you to the crib. Niggas who ain't no good gonna bring you to the crib, feed you, get a hug and a kiss, and lie about how great the night was. Yo, man, she came through. You know, yeah, man, I had the little girl come through, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What y'all do? You know me, yeah. You know, I did my thing. Oh, you got it. You man, come on now. You know what? You know.
Of course. So now you want to blame the way the kids are. You just said if I'm disciplining the kids, like that's what men do. But no, the women are doing it. That's why the kids messed up. Come on now, which is it? Do men discipline or are the women just fucking up the kids?
Both.
Whatever.
They going in there rewiring them after you get
right. After I discipline them, y'all going in there behind me like,
right.
It's okay, baby. You know what I'm saying? He just don't know nothing. You ain't gotta listen to him. You gonna get what you want. The patriarchy decided these rules. Is that so? What patriarchy decided these rules?
The one that
exists. What you mean?
I'm about to say some shit. Yeah.
Why do they say beat it up? Why would you want to suggest it was beat up like that? Makes it sound like you did a great job. Sounds so abusive. We didn't come with that. Y'all women be talking about, I want you to beat it up. I want you to break my back.
I ain't never told nobody that.
I don't want to feel my legs when it's over.
I think when like with those conversations, I've heard and seen those conversations before. Like, why do men say, like, for lack of better terms, bonehead shit like beat it up and beat her back in and all that? But I think that's like
break her back. That's so aggressive.
Literal, though. I mean, like, if you taking it too literal, I think in that sense, like sex is sex, regardless. It no matter how you describe it, you know what I'm saying. Sex is sex. You know.
This is the thing, though. We don't know this. This is the chicken and the egg thing, because I don't know who started that. Because I've had plenty of women come to me and be like, "Man, I need you to beat my back out." You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think it matters who was the first to say it. Right? It doesn't matter.
It do matter, because if women brought it to us, that's why we saying it.
Women ain't brought that to y'all. They probably picked it up from
because
y'all.
You ain't never had your back beat in. You know what I'm saying?
Beat in. I thought they say blow your back out.
It's a bunch. They say a bunch of little stuff like that.
But that's men saying that. I ain't never heard no woman say that.
What?
Men be saying, I beat that up, I beat it up, I did, I lying.
You ain't lying. Some guys do that. I've lied about that shit before. Like, gave some trash, you know what I'm saying?
Gave some trash beat.
Lied about it. So yeah, that happens, but in the same sense, it's like
ain't nobody say blow your back. They ain't say blow your back out since 2010, Tosh. We ain't saying blow your back out no more. Oh shit! Let me get that off my page.
Look, the last time I had a man was 2010. Okay,
Hey, he was
then
blowing your
might
back
be
out.
right.
I gotta take that off my page. I put back blower out. Back blower out.
Back blower.
Hey, you know I. Hold on, what's this book called? Let me put up here. It says women and men are not a monolith. The team dynamite. Oh, I think she meant dynamic changes with the differences between individuals. Security means different things to different women. Intimacy or whatever men want means different things for different men. I wish people took more time to get to know each other. I think the money thing and the sex thing comes to play because people be rushed. I think the money and the sex comes to play because those are what are in the forefront. Getting to know each other comes after that. Most of the time, sex for a man is what brings him to the point of wanting to get to know anybody, period. He has to be sexually attracted to her for him to approach her most of the time. Most of the women, they won't give him the time of day if he looks like he has no money, which is mean, and they equate money to being able to provide, protect, and support. So if he doesn't look like he can do those things, actually not having money, then they're not giving him a time of the day.
But he gotta really be bummy looking.
Most
women don't look at dude. If he just dressed nice, you have some women. I ain't talking about like women that just own that, like, but normal women. If you decent, she not looking at or the first question is not gonna be where you work, how much money you make.
No,
but if you look bummy,
do,
if you look like you ain't got nothing, you probably.
But what they'll do is women, like say the women you're talking about, right? They're able to gauge a man's, I won't say his total finances, but they'll be able to gauge at least if he's financially stable in a place to financially help. Maybe he can't take on the whole nut in himself, but they can look and tell he can help. Like most of the time, they'll look and see his shoes. Oh, he got on work boots. He got a job. He doing something else.
But a lot of times, women are not looking at it like that. They look at most women, which men think we just want your money for this or that. Yes, we want you, but most women, when we're dating, we just want you to be able to support yourself. We're not looking for you to take care of us when we're in the dating stage. Yes, take me out, but we're not looking for you to pay all our bills because we dating or nothing like that. Yes, if we go out on a date, we ain't going out to eat every night.
This is the thing, though, Nicole. Your earlier examples fall into that range. So, like, those are the ones who get the stigma of gold digger. Because in the dating phase, when you get those ones, like, man, my phone gonna be turned off tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna pay this phone bill. And you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Within the dating phase, well, I'm not supposed to be taking care of you, and that's not what you're supposed to want.
Right, but if he's expecting sex, but he's expecting sex though. I bet you if he said,
there's a difference. He's wanting sex.
Yeah, but he said, I bet you if he said, man, my ball's been blue. And then she'd be like, man, I'm sure you go stretch it out, rub it out, it'll be all right, you'll be fine.
But guess
it'll
what?
Be a problem.
No, because if he said that, he wasn't gonna get. If she was trying to give him something that night, and he said that, he no longer getting.
Yes, he ain't getting it.
But you know what I mean. Of course, he ain't finna mention.
He just screwed up sex. Period. It's over with. What Carletta say? Nowadays, women want to know if she can be safe with a dude. I think we just said that.
I'm not equating sex to money. That's what I'm trying to say. It shouldn't be equated to money.
And I don't know why. I don't understand why we think that's such a bad thing. It's an exchange of commerce.
It's an exchange of values.
Okay, because this is the thing. We always say, hey. I mean, we both getting the same thing. A lot of times we not.
Majority of the time.
I won't go majority. I'm gonna give you some of the time now. Some of the time, brothers just need to jump in, jump out. You know what I'm saying? Some of the time it's like, look, this is really about me today. I don't need you to get your feelings in this. I mean, you ain't gonna do nothing but later anyway.
How do y'all do that?
What?
How can men, and this might be going in a whole nother direction, but how are men able to have sex with somebody that they don't even like?
I honestly feel it's just the way that we're genetically wired. Like,
because it's not about an emotional
attachment.
tie.
I mean, but you can like not like her, be like, I can't stand her, but you will give her something.
Because it's not about an emotional tie or anything. It's a physiological thing. You know what I'm saying? Some of the times we don't even know we trying to have sex, and a girl will walk past, and another part of us will tell her, "Hey, bro, it's time to have sex," and there goes somebody right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, that one it. That's it right there.
That one it right there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about love. There you go. There you go, Ty. It ain't about love with us.
But we ain't talking about love. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about just liking somebody. I mean, I've had situationships where they like, okay, let's be my girlfriend. No, that's not the agreement. But I still liked them as a person. We was cool. I can't give nobody none that I don't like them at all.
Most of the time, a guy will at least not dislike you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a guy dislikes you, most of the time ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. I mean,
you said most of the time.
Did y'all read that thing that I sent y'all about the dude? It was a screenshot about the dude talking about how a man can have sex with a woman.
No, I don't. I might have missed that one.
I mean, we can have sex a couple ways. Missionary, dog.
But he was talking about how that boss at work who we can't stand, yeah, we'll give her some just so she up under us. And now we're over her. Now she's submissive to us. Or that baby mama you can't stand, I'll keep her around just to get some. Yeah, the sex was good, but I can't stand her.
I don't think you sent that to us. I don't know about that one, Ty. I was told, man, I've been told by the women I talked to that if you really like the guy, then
the sex can be good.
Sex is really good. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that the one that you don't like won't blow your back out, Tasha. But I was always told if you really like it, just makes a difference if you really like the guy.
It does.
As with a guy, I think with a guy it can make a difference if he's in love. But I think if we take that out of the equation, other than that, I don't think liking or like just not liking or whatever plays a real role. If it's about sex, if a guy walk in the room and it's about sex, I need to get in, get out. It don't really matter. I can shit. It don't matter how I really feel. Like as long as I don't despise her. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I despise, like if I don't like a person, then I'm not having sex with them. If I don't like a person. But if it's like if it's a person where like I don't dislike them and I really just don't care for them, then I can go. Love isn't real in a relationship. Okay.
the quick dismissal of that.
I said, I have had a guy friend tell me that I shouldn't be paying any of my bills as a woman because of what I'm sitting on. I'm thinking my bills monthly. That is too much traffic. The pocketbook is not built for that much activity. But I thought the value is backwards. I don't think he meant that you were supposed to be selling it every day. I think what he was trying to tell you is there are guys out here who will pay your bills and not really be having sex with you all the time. But, you know, there are some guys who will just keep you. You know what I'm saying? For a little bit of sugar. You don't have to have too much. I've had terrible sex with a guy I really liked. Unfortunately, he was not coachable. Damn.
Damn.
I was about to say, did he at least eat your ass?
Relationships are built and broken on actions, not love. I can agree with
so
that.
I mean, I've been with somebody who I loved, and at first it wasn't good, but I liked him, but it got better. I don't know if it's because of how I felt about him, but I've also been with somebody where we were sexually compatible, but then when we broke up and I didn't like him no more, and then maybe a couple of years went by and we kind of slipped up and double dipped, I was like, this what it was? I don't remember it being like this. It wasn't good. Maybe because I wasn't in love anymore.
What are you saying, Tasha? Who gonna go back and tell who what? What is she talking about? First off, she make it sound like people be snitching. First off, let's get that out there. And then you talk about some they. Who is this? Who? What, Tasha? Whatever do you mean? So, and I think hopefully I've been at least good at some point to the people I've laid down with. I mean, I'm pretty sure every time wasn't great because a lot of times I get in there do some lazy shit. I be on some selfish shit, but hopefully I've given them all at least one event where they can at least say, "Hey, whoo, this one time." You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Give them something to hold on to. You know?
They say y'all treat love like it's
Like
your
it's our
favorite.
favorite shirt.
Is that specific to women? I'm assuming.
I don't understand that. Like we love love.
Hold on, Ty, you on the internet?
I think he's saying you put the value of love, I guess, is too high in a relationship. I think that's a conversation we had, right? What's more important in a relationship? Is it love or trust?
To me, it's trust.
So I think if the value is placed on love, what's that old saying? What is
For me,
it?
it's love, then trust.
Love then trust.
Because if I don't see, I'm an emotional person. You know, I'm nurturing, I'm mothering, I have unconditional love, and that's with friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
What
I
is
look at everybody when I love them like family. Like I could get mad at Mel, but I don't never think you ain't my brother no more. I ain't talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's unconditional love, right? When I'm
I'll
in a
be at your
relationship,
damn door.
when I'm in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? We get into it. The first thing I think is not, I'm leaving him. That's not what I think. You know what I'm saying? I do love. And if I don't love you, regardless of how much I can say, yeah, I trust him, he's not going to do this or that. But if I don't love him, it ain't going to work.
if you don't love him, can you be trustworthy?
Well, I'm not a cheater. I'll just be unhappy trying to figure out a way to leave him, or I'll quickly friend zone you
So
and
no.
still love you, but you'll be my friend that I love so much. I wouldn't even be able to have sex with you if I don't love you like that.
So no, because you'd be plotting on a way to get away from me.
Well, I would be friend zoning you, not get away from you. You would turn into a friend.
You'd be getting away from me. Because there's no guy I know that will go from being in a relationship with a woman to dropping it down to just being friends.
It happens, but it can happen without you even knowing it happened.
Yeah, but I mean, once the
I'm
realization
an
hits,
expert.
like, but I'm saying once the realization hits, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. We ain't doing the same things we used to do. This ain't what it used to be. Like, I don't want to be your friend. You see what I'm saying?
But a lot of times, if you got it's an art to it. I can give you some classes, because once you turn it into that, you're changing the dynamic. So now you're also making them feel like this ain't
I mean,
working.
because the thing about it is that no one person is going to change it into that. It's going to change on both ends.
Right.
It could happen.
I mean, it's possible. Anything is possible, but I don't know that it's.
Anything's possible.
I don't know
I
that
mean,
it's.
sometimes you just have to remove it and just break up. I ain't just saying
That's probably the most
every time I can make
probable
you a
action.
friend, but
Right.
you know.
But I mean, hey, we're going off on a tangent. We went all around the world on this subject.
Yeah, we didn't even get to the other one that we're going to talk about, but we'll save it. We'll save it. Nicole, I sent another video with the guy, and I think he gay, but.
With the guy.
Yeah, he was pandering.
Which one?
She sent it today about the guy talking about men don't like women because
What?
they
But
sex.
that's true. I think that a lot of times I'll be like, dang, you just don't. I felt that about men. I felt some men be like, you don't like women, but I didn't feel like they were gay. I just felt like they didn't like women.
I feel like that about a person. I still think that dude was pandering though.
If you don't like women, what does that make you?
He was saying, okay, see, I didn't want to start it but what he was saying was there are guys who don't like women. They like to hang out with their guys a little better, but they're not sexually attracted to men. They're still sexually attracted to women, but they don't like women. You know what I'm saying? He's saying how they act. You could tell them how they act toward women and things of that nature. So
And I saw another video that was saying the same thing. It had dudes be like bros before hoes and
I
all
don't
of
think
that.
I put anything. Bros before anything. There's a lot of things I put before a hoe. You know what I'm saying? A ham sandwich. But bros, never. I never don't put bros. Bros can't get nothing from me.
Like
Sound
and that's
sound
what
like
this
some gay
dude
shit to me.
he was making a joke. I didn't send the video because it was the kind of like the same thing as that post, but he was kind of making a joke about it too. He was like, you don't want to buy a woman a drink, but you would tell your boys, shots on me.
Yeah, I ain't that tight. I don't know that. I don't know people. I don't have people in my circle like that. You know? I mean, I don't. I don't have people. I got people in my circle who, well, maybe one or two people who would just trick off their money on a female.
They related to us.
Could be.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying maybe if they not related,
They might
hook
be
me
related
up.
to us. You know what I'm saying? They might eat groceries. It's time for us to get out of here.
Yeah, we go ahead and get up out of here.
Hey, we appreciate everybody coming out. Ty, man, we miss talking to you. You got to come out more often. I like your profile picture. You didn't change anything. You still ain't been skating though. You tripping. You on some BS. Get to the rink. But other than that, everybody else, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all coming out. As always, check us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification for us. Share it, hit the notification, like, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, I'm getting older. We cut words down, you know what I'm saying? I only got certain words I can use. It was a black man. If I was a black man and that's what I was consuming, I wouldn't like women either, especially constantly surrounded by mad women.
What does the music have to do with that? I don't want to start another conversation, but I'm curious. Oh, Ty, did you reach out to my guy about the what you hit me for yesterday?
I don't really know about the music in the last few decades. It would be something that would turn a guy against a woman. But
I don't understand the hip hop music correlating with mad women.
I think that's a fact. If you listen to most hip hop now, is a big push with most of the successful artists coming out are some of the women. You got Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, and I think it's just the music that come out in order for them to contend with the men. Most of that music is kind of aggressive.
But they ain't mad. They talking about they coochie. That men like.
Not all of them. You got Fuck Nigga Free.
I don't really listen to it. I don't know what they talk about.
I think Carletta, I think it's just about the type of hip hop that you listen to. Like there is the mainstream hip hop. No, I would say is not woman friendly. I don't know if I would use those terms, but I see what you're saying. But there is a sector, and it's not small either. It's just mainstream is probably what you see. It's hip hop is pop now, right? So hip hop is basically all over the globe. This is what you're gonna hear all the time. This is what people want. But there is a sector of hip hop that is very woman friendly, black friendly, central, and praising of black women specifically.
I ain't heard it.
It's out there. There's a lot of.
Who is it back?
You got rappers like Common, you got Mos Def.
But when Common came out with something else, when Mos Def came out with something else.
Mos Def got it. When the last time? Okay, so let me ask you before we get into this, because you don't even listen to rap, right?
Like I got Thuggish Ruggish Bone in my playlist. I got First of the Month in my playlist. We can stop talking now. Wild Wild West in my playlist.
We're gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get up out of here. Now I'm not saying that there ain't a lot of FDs hoes and B's ain't S, but it's a lot of other stuff out there too. You just gotta put your ears to it.
Yeah, you gotta listen to Rhapsody.
I was speaking specifically about the men though, because I kind of think that's where that was going. Obviously you got That's a lot. I don't want to go off into another topic because we was finna close. So I put a pin in there.
She was, I got Das Effects in my
Yeah.
playlist.
Okay.
Das, whatever.
Look.
They want effects. Yeah. I got that.
You need to chickity check yourself, okay?
Mainstream rap is horrible toward women, which is what immature youth listen to. I mean, but that's what sells, and until that changes, you know, and mainstream rap.
Okay, so this is also something I really because like to me, I feel like what you're doing, Carletta, is what's happening in the courts right now with like rappers like Young Thug, like in no other form of entertainment are those lyrics or actions taken and put on those people's personal lives, right? So when you see young black actors that are in movies and they killing people all the time, when you see them on the street, you don't look at them as a killer. When they in movies and they disrespecting women and all this, you don't look at them as chauvinists. But rappers specifically get that mantra put on them. I don't like that.
But some of them are trying to live their lyrics.
True, and I feel like that's brought.
That's
on,
why they're getting killed.
Brought on by themselves.
They weren't getting killed back in the day.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't know where it comes from. I'm just saying I don't like it because at the end of the day, like like with the Young Thug situation, like them using the lyrics in a court case, to me, I think it's crazy because you listen to 90% of the shit these guys saying, you know damn well it ain't happening. You know what I mean? Some of this shit is true. You know what I mean? But for the most part, these niggas be talking about shooting people with guns they ain't never seen before. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just think a lot of the time it's too much emphasis put on how entertainers affect children as opposed to how parents should be affecting them, which is a whole different conversation. I don't want to get into it right now. Maybe we can talk about that next week, but I just don't like specifically when it comes to rappers. I don't like that, but I digress.
Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification. Come back next week with us. We will be here next Wednesday. I'll give y'all the updates from our game this weekend. If anybody want to come out to the wrestling event, let me see. I think it's in Maywood. It's in Maywood, 921 South 9th Avenue. I'll post a flyer that they sent me if y'all want to come out and check out their organization. Look like I can whoop them all myself, but I'm excited for a lot of stuff that's going on. Maybe I'll go get out and see if you want to go see some wrestling. Because you can get with this. Oh, she trying to rap. With internet, how many rappers you see? Okay, we finna go. We ain't even finna do it. Thank y'all all for coming. If the comments keep coming like this, we will discuss this next week. We'll revisit this topic next week and go into that and see how we can come up with a solution, not in the script. So with that being said,
that's true, Carletta. But okay.
Anything else you want to tell them?
That's too what?
About putting baby mamas out and stuff. The comments she made.
I know what you're saying. Tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. And we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. See y'all next week. Same bad.
Love y'all.